Today, we're taking a look at the Urth Magnetic Landscape Filter Kit Plus, a compact system that includes 5 essential filters: a UV, a CPL, ND64, soft Grad ND8, and an ND1000. On paper, they're designed to give you full control over light, reflections, and exposure in outdoor photography, all with a magnetic system that lets you swap filters instantly. Now, if you're like me and you've never really understood what these filters mean and how they affect your photos, you're in the right place. My camera setup for this video will be my Fujifilm X-T5 coupled with the XF33 f1.4 lens, which has a lens thread diameter of 58. To find the suitable size for your kit, simply check out the front of your lens and look out for the number marked with this symbol next to it. Urth are today's sponsor and kindly sent me this filter kit to review, along with some other useful bits of gear. But instead of just talking about the specs, I want to show you exactly what each filter does and how they actually behave in the real world. And more importantly, how you use them not just for landscape, but also when you're out shooting street photography. And what with the summer months approaching, it makes the timing just right for this video. Let's get cracking. Let's start with the least exciting, but arguably the most important filter, the UV. This isn't about creative effect, it's about protection. Urth positions this as a field-ready shield against dust, scratches, and general wear. And for the last decade, it's the first purchase I make whenever I get a new lens. The point here isn't image difference, it's peace of mind. You're not worrying about your front element when you're getting close to people or shooting in busy city environments. What's clever here is that although you do have to screw it onto your lens, as that's the default connection for all lenses, this UV filter can act as your base for the magnetic system, meaning everything else snaps onto it. That becomes important later. Next up is the CPL, or circular polarizer. This is where things start to get visually interesting. A CPL reduces reflections and enhances contrast, especially on glass, in water, or on wet streets. You literally see reflections disappear or intensify depending on the angle. That's your storytelling tool. By slowly turning the filter, you can choose whether the viewer sees through the reflection or into it, which is where I find it most useful for street when shooting through bus, cafe, and shop windows. Now we move into neutral density filters. The ND64 cuts 6 stops of light. That means you can slow your shutter speed significantly, even in daylight. This is where your work starts to feel more cinematic. Water becomes smooth, clouds become ghost-like, and suddenly your image has moved. The key here is subtlety. An ND64 isn't extreme, it's controllable. And it's perfect when you want motion, but not full abstraction. Then we go all the way to the ND1000. It's a 10-stop filter, blocking almost all light. This is where things get dramatic, and you'll need a tripod to make use of this filter. Now your shutter speed jumps into seconds, sometimes even minutes. Cars turn into light trails, people disappear entirely, and clouds streak across the sky. This is less about documenting reality and more about making art with energy. This particular filter has helped me uncover a newfound love for creating slow shutter videos during the day. This one's often overlooked, but it was one of the most useful, the soft graduated ND8 Plus. Due to the subtle nature of this filter, I could have it attached to my lens most of the day. It reduces brightness by 3 stops, but only across the part of the frame that you select, by simply turning the gradient in the direction you want to reduce the light. I found it most practical to subtly darken the sky, which is something I naturally do in post to recover some color and detail. Because on bright days without a filter, your sky blows out or your shadows go too dark. With the soft gradient, you bring everything into balance. The transition is smooth, so it looks natural, no harsh line across your image. It's great for street city scenes, skylines, or even shooting architecture against bright skies. Now let's talk about what makes this kit different: the magnetic mount. Instead of screwing filters on, you're snapping them into place in an instant, allowing you to feel more present with your environment and experiment with different visual effects, both individually and by stacking multiple filters together. You're not interrupting your creative workflow. And once they're on, they're locked in until you decide otherwise. There's no need to worry about them slipping off when you're on the move or even when you're pulling your camera out of your bag. With a traditional screw-on system, they're slow and can make you lose momentum. Here, it's instant, especially when coupled with the filter pouch, which surprisingly is a real game changer, allowing you to swap out filters quickly and securely thanks to the internal padded dividers and handy clip attachment. Ultimately, that speed means you actually use the filters more often. Urth uses German-shot B270 glass with multi-layer nano coating, designed to reduce reflections, improve contrast, resist water and fingerprints. In practical terms, that means you're not just adding effects, you're maintaining image quality while doing so. The filters are also ultra slim, which helps avoid vignetting even on wider lenses. This kit isn't just about filters, it's about workflow. If you're someone who already uses filters, the magnetic system makes you faster and more responsive, which is something traditional screw-on filters just can't keep up with. And bear in mind, these filters aren't just for stills. They quietly unlock a lot more control in video too. This experience has genuinely opened my eyes to the countless practical and creative opportunities for using these filters. And it's something I'm excited to be experimenting with moving forward. If you don't use filters much, this might actually encourage you to start, because it removes friction. The real value here is having protection with UV, reflection control with the CPL, motion control with the ND filters, and exposure balance with the graduated ND8. It's an all-in-one system that you can switch between instantly. And don't get it twisted. Urth's offering of magnetic filters goes way beyond this kit. So if you're looking for a mist, infrared, or anything else, be sure to head to their website where you can browse their whole collection. If you want to elevate your photography or videos, especially in challenging harsh light, these filters are worth some serious consideration. And this kit basically gives you a full creative toolkit on the go. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the filters that I might have overlooked, or I'm sure the community would be interested to hear what your go-to filter for streets is. If you found today's video useful, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, which is all I ask in return for making these videos and truly helps support the channel moving forward. I've got plenty more street photography tips and review videos in the works, and don't forget, you're always welcome to come say hi and follow along on my Instagram channel for more frequent and short-form content. If you're still here, thanks for sticking around. Take care, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one. Mr. Whisper over and out. Peace.